Everybody, this lecture is about how we stay in contact with students who are enrolled in child, adolescent, and family studies. So as we go through, we'll show you things like our website, our Instagram page, the information sessions that we hold. So again, this is just a walkthrough of ways that you can stay in touch with the department and that the department can stay in touch with you. The easiest place to get information about the department is through our website. So the website has a lot of information scattered throughout, but the most important section is going to be the student resources area, which I'll show you more on upcoming slides, but I just wanted to start this lecture by just talking about the website in general. So on this page, you can access the Child, Adolescent, and Family Studies homepage. On that page is a description of the department, how many students we serve. There is a suggestion box on the homepage that you can use to let us know things that you'd like us to do different, maybe things that you don't think that we should be doing. It also has upcoming events, such as our information sessions and open advising, which I'll talk about more later on in this lecture. And then it also has contact information for the department. So that's a good first stop, but I would definitely encourage you to poke around and look at more of the sections, some of which I will show you here and some of which you can discover on your own. So I'm going to talk more about our two concentrations in next week's lecture when we talk about advising, but just to give you kind of an opener, also because it's related to places to find things on the website, we do have two concentrations in the department. We have early childhood development and child and adolescent development. Early childhood focuses on children age birth through 8. Child and adolescent development focuses on children from age 8 until early adulthood. You can find more information about these two concentrations and the courses that you need to take to earn a CAFS bachelor's. So there's two spots you can do that. One is a section on our website that just generally talks about these two concentrations. And then there's another section on the website that actually lists the courses that you need, a little bit more detail about what each of those concentrations entails and what is required to earn a degree in that particular concentration. So you can see both of those links at the bottom of this page, this slide. As I said previously, one of the most important places on the website for you to be able to look for information is the tab across the blue bar that says Student Resources. So in the Student Resources section, there are 4 links that you can click on. There's undergraduate advising information, graduate advising information, department involvement opportunities, and career and professional development information. So the first one, undergraduate advising information, is probably the one that you're most likely to go to on a regular basis. It has all kinds of stuff about signing up for classes, when classes are offered. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that on an upcoming slide, but that's going to be a really important link for you to click on. Graduate advising information, you don't need to worry about that unless you eventually come into our graduate program. The department involvement opportunities, that is extracurricular things that we have going on, like our student club, scholarship information, the honors program, research and projects. So if you want to get involved outside of just taking your classes, that's a good link for you to click on. And then if you want to know more about career type things, which we will be talking about some in this class, you should click on the career and professional development information. In particular, this student resources area is going to be the place that you'll likely want to come to for your resources summary paper. So as I was saying on the previous slide, a really important section in the student resources area is the undergraduate advising information. So there's everything from the university bulletin that shows you all the classes that are offered at the university, what specific courses are required for each concentration in the CAFS bachelor's program, how to use the roadmaps and where those are, how to use your pause and where you can find that, when courses will be offered, so that's in both the roadmaps, and also there is a 2-year tentative course rotation that shows you both what we offer typically each semester and what we generally offer during the summer. You can find information about courses that are a series that you have to take in a particular order and when those are offered and how they work. That would be the lab and advanced practicum courses, how to get advising, so how to either see an academic advisor or to see a faculty member for advising, and also information about our minor. So there's a lot of information packed into this section. I would really encourage you after you're done with this lecture, or just stop on this slide and go through that undergraduate advising information section and click on each link so you know what's in there. There's also a link that shows you how to add and drop classes, which is a frequent question. There is also the section on getting involved outside of just taking your classes, so that's the department involvement opportunities. There's information about the Child Development Club and how to join. There's information about the University Study Abroad program. We have an honors program in our department that you can learn more about, so that is doing research one-on-one with a faculty member. We have 2 scholarships that are just for students in child, adolescent, and family studies. And then there's also information about getting involved in faculty research and projects. So each of our faculty members have active research and project labs. They're actively doing work in the community. They're looking for volunteers. Sometimes there's paid opportunities. So there's lots of great stuff going on with our faculty. We have open houses each semester that you can also learn more about what faculty are doing. But if you go to the department involvement opportunities and click on involvement in faculty research and projects, you can see each faculty member's lab. Many of our faculty, their work is affiliated with the Institute for Child Development and Family Relations, which you can also find information about that on our website under Centers and Certificates. Another thing that you can find under Centers and Certificates is information about the Infant Toddler Lab School and the Children's Center and the University Center for Developmental Disabilities, which all hire students. In addition to our website, we have several other ways that you can stay in touch with us. We have an Instagram account for both the department. There's also one for the club. I'm just showing you the one for the department. If you join the club or if you search for the club, you will find that one as well. But you can follow us on Instagram, and then you will get information if there is anything going on, when it's time to register, when classes start, kind of all the good stuff that you can also find on our website. But that is a good way to find out information, is through Instagram. If you like getting text messages to know what's going on, you can sign up for Remind. If you text at CFS-info to 81010, you'll receive at least monthly Remind messages. Generally, those will say that I have sent out an email, which I do about once a month. I'll talk about that in a minute, but sometimes you get other reminders on your phone as well. So that's just a text message. So if that's the way that you prefer to get information, I would suggest that you sign up to receive Remind. Each semester we hold information and advising sessions. So 2 to 3 times a semester on Thursdays from 12 to 1 through Zoom. There will be open advising, so you can just drop in and ask any advising questions that you might have. You are also welcome to go see one of the academic advisors on campus or make an appointment with a faculty member or go to a faculty member's office hours, but you can also go to the advising sessions that are specifically set at a particular time and day. We also offer 2 to 3 information sessions every semester, and the topics for those information sessions range from a little bit more information about how to be a teacher, to how the advanced practicum class works, tips for applying to graduate school, potentially a career fair online, so all different kinds of things. Those are in the evening through Zoom, and you will get information about those through Remind, through email, through our website, and on Instagram. Every month, usually around the middle of the month, you'll get an email from the Department of Child, Adolescent, and Family Studies. So keep your eye out for that message. It contains all kinds of important information, things going on in the university, the college, the department, registration dates, time to register for graduation, opportunities that we have coming up. So you'll at least get one a month to just kind of update you generally, but you may get other ones during the month about various programs that we have, job opportunities, volunteer opportunities that might come up. So I would encourage you to regularly check your Coyote email, but particularly around the middle of the month, you might want to go in and take a peek and see what emails have been coming your way. There are administrative staff available in our building. So in the Social and Behavioral Sciences building, there is administrative staff available to all Social and Behavioral Sciences majors. They reside in SB 327, so you can pop by, you can call 537-4239 and someone will answer that way, or you can send an email to the email listed here on this site. And that email is checked by me, but the phone number and the office are checked by the administrative staff available to all students in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. This graphic is a summary of the things that I just mentioned, that you can use our website, Instagram, the Remind app, your email, the information and advising session. So this is all the different ways that you can stay connected with the department. You will find this graphic on all of the doors of all of the faculty in the department. You will also find this graphic in the Student Resources Undergraduate Advising section of the website. So it's just kind of a easy, visual to look at to remind of all the different ways that you can stay connected with us. Finally, if you have any questions, you are of course welcome to contact me. Again, I am the chair of the department. My office is in SB 505. My phone number is listed right here. You can see also my email. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, etc., please do reach out. We do have a large department with a lot of students, and if you don't tell me that you need help or that you need assistance with something, there isn't really any way for me to know. So I am not bothered at all if you reach out to me. In fact, I greatly appreciate when you let me know that you need help so that we can make sure that we provide you with the things that you need to be successful.